Hi y'all, BL here, hoping that you're doing well. Working on your puzzle one piece at a time. This one is going to be specifically for the TIs, those who've been targeted, gang stalked, whatever you want to call it. It's on their behalf, and it is meant to be heard by all of those who believe they're not TIs, or all of those who participated, all of those who turned a blind eye to them, to the TIs calling out for help. So, targeted individuals, the ones that have been called out, the climate changers, the free thinkers, those who defected from certain organizations, those who may have blown some whistles about some crookedness going on, those who just may have been involved with or married to the wrong person, someone who's crooked and evil and can't just move on and let people just have their lives. They've got to try to destroy. Those targeted individuals, people who are overachievers, who do well, who just, excel beyond, for whatever reason. They've been crying out for how long? For help. I'm seeing on social media. I've done stuff. I know other people have done stuff. But they've been crying out for help for how long? And people ignored them. Said they were mental or criminal. They deserve what they're getting because they're mental or criminal, or they need Jesus, or it's their fault, or, whatever. They fell for, bottom line, they fell for the defamation and for the okie doke that was thrown at them. And so you refuse to help them. Some of you even freely participated in helping to harm them. Some received compensation for helping to harm them, to destroy them in whatever way that, whatever your little area of expertise might have been. But you participated in the abuse and the assault. Sometimes you didn't even know that the TI did nothing to warrant what was done to them or is being done to them. And in some cases you did know, and you chose to continue on anyway. Well, here's the thing. Narcs, short for narcissists, abusers, sociopaths, psychopaths, those who are envious and jealous, control freaks, they don't need a reason, a legitimate reason to attack anybody. It's just what they do. Just like dogs, they bite. It is what they do. Sometimes their bite is playing in sports, catching a ball, playing with their master, whatever the case may be. And then sometimes their bite is when they're attacking and or defending themselves. But either way, that's what dogs do. They bite. So, narcs, abusers, sociopaths, psychopaths, envious folk, jealous folk, control freaks, it's what they do. They attack anyone who basically shows them their flaws. And you don't have to, we know the TI didn't have to intentionally show the flaw. It's just, the TI is just being who they are. But it exposes a flaw, a weakness, or some vulnerability on behalf of the crazy one, the real crazy one. And so they set out this path to destroy the TI. But now here's where we are. Now, non-TIs are being radiated. They're being sickened. Their liberties are being taken away. You're being isolated. You're being cut off from your support, from your friends and your family. You're being cut off from activities that build the inner you, that give you your strength, that give you your oomph to keep doing what you're doing, to motivate you, whatever it is you do. If you're a skateboarder, no, you can't go skating up and down the boardwalk now. If you're a bike rider, if you're, you like to do the beach, if you whatever your activity is. Now, of course, I've seen quite a few people still golfing. We don't traditionally golf, but I've seen quite a few people still golfing. But the rest of us who, or the rest of the world, if you will, for the non-TIs, now that your liberties are being taken, now that you can't, go to the park as freely, or go camping for one weekend, or go sit at the beach and enjoy the sunset. And do all those things, communing with nature, rebuilding your inner self. Some of you even been made into criminals unduly because you go outside without a mask on, or you don't stand within 6 feet or further than 6 feet away from someone, so you're not following the rules, and you get fined, or you're drugged to court, or whatever the case may be. And mind y'all, in my previous video, I noted how certain things in the courts were shut down or temporarily put on pause, but anything related to what you do wrong during the COVID situation, and things that you're doing wrong as it results to not complying with whatever they're suggesting, those things are allowed to stand. Those things are allowed to move forward. They're not put on pause. They're not deferred till later. They can act now. So, but bottom line, all the non-TIs, the ones that didn't believe the TIs, all these things are being done to you now. And and you're being charged for it. You're being charged if they fine you. You're being charged when the prices are being hiked up crazy all over the place for everything. Your jobs are being taken. Your retirements are being taken. Your investments are being taken. All this stuff is being taken. The very essence of everything you've worked for, you've worked to become, is being taken, stolen away from you. Even Donald Trump talked about being targeted during that whole impeachment, whatever that was. But here it is. You're being oppressed, repressed, and slow killed. And you don't like it. Well, guess what? The TIs have been experiencing this for some time. And you turned a blind eye. You ignored them. I even heard one person say, because I'd referred them to, we were talking to or whatever, and I'd referred them to a couple of videos. That person even said to me, well, they will believe it when an authority. So you only believe you're being hurt when Massa tell you he hurting you? You only believe you're being screwed when the person that's screwing you says, hey, I'm screwing you? You can't see no other way? Well, people's support getting cut off, their finances being destroyed, their lives being destroyed, everything they worked and built being taken away from them through all of this. And now you're not liking it. Well, here's my question. What do? How about you go apologize to every TI who came to you for help and you denied them, first and foremost? Then how about you go apologize to every TI you helped to harm? And this time you take a stand. If you participated, you need to stand up, renounce whoever it is you came into alignment with to participate in hurting that TI. Apologize for it. Own it. The TI might even have some hints for you. After all, they've been living this nightmare for some time now. So they might have some hints for you. Y'all might even be able to connect some dots. You might be able to shake some things if you work together. Because reality is, if y'all ain't figured out yet, with this COVID situation, there is no more old. There is no more normal. All that's gone. And a new is being forged. The question is, where will you stand when it comes time to forge the new? What role do you play in forging the new? How about consult with those who've seen firsthand trickery so that you can forge a new that reduces or eliminates significantly, or significantly reduces and or eliminates, if at all possible, the abuses and mistreatments of not just the TI, individual person, but of a group or of a people. Because the TIs are talking, but some of the same strategies that are used for the TIs, those individual people, same strategies been used against groups for how long? The same strategies been used against entire races of people. And I just don't understand how people are able to turn a blind eye to stuff, or were able to turn a blind eye to stuff. Because it's the Same tricks. Same game, different players. Master, the controllers are still the same. But the people running around that Monopoly board, it's a different set of people running around the board. But they playing all the same game. Like I said, it's time to own up. Because truth is, even though you screwed the TIs, you need them. You wasn't one, but you're one now. You are a part of the massive group of people that are being targeted for extinction. Or, that's not the word. That's being targeted for a slow kill, bottom line. Whether you realize it or not. Be well, people.